Hello, everybody.
Hey, hey, hey. Afternoon, everyone. It's Eric and Marie here.
Hope you're doing great. Just as we promised, we said we were going to come live at some point, and here we are. Unfortunately, we weren't able to put like an announcement out, but we're here anyway, and that's the most important thing.
The good thing is we're here, but it's been ages since we came your way live, and it's good to come live again, you know?
Especially on the Facebook page.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly,
it's been a
exactly.
long time.
So we miss all of you.
Yes,
all of
yes,
you.
yes, yes.
It's been ages.
Those of you who used to follow us
Way back.
back.
When was it? 2014, 2015, all the way to 2019.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. Post lockdown.
That's right.
That's
right.
Yeah, I think
First lockdown. I think we had our last video in
in the around lockdown time.
April 2020 was when we had our last live video on our
Thereabouts.
Facebook page.
Thereabouts.
Yeah. So we're excited to come back your way again.
Yeah.
I guess where we are, somewhere in Spain, walking along the beach. What more can we say? Than to have a very sunny atmosphere to walk in.
Yep. So as we said, we were gonna come live. We're here, and I'm sure you guys can tell from the topic. First of all, before we go ahead and say anything, we're not going to be here for too long because we're busy capturing a lot of content for you guys on our YouTube channel, or for the YouTube channel. So Eric will be releasing them as time goes by.
That's right.
So keep an eye on the channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's Time with Eric and Marie.
If you go on YouTube, type in Time with Eric and Marie. And do us a favor because we're trying to grow together as a family. We'll be sharing more tips on life, personal development, marriage, relationship, and everything that will make our life better as a community. So as a community, let's try and grow together. So share the link with your friends. Subscribe yourself if you haven't. We know we've got about over 5,000 people here. So guys, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go and subscribe.
Yeah, and also it's important we put it out there that for the most part, many people know us from within our Ghanaian community. However, this time around, the YouTube channel is not limited to the Ghanaian community. We're making our videos for everybody around the world. So please subscribe.
We'll stick to English as our mode of communication.
That's right.
Because our fans are all over the world, and we appeal to people from around the world. So we can't. Once in a while, we might dip in a tree word or a gun word or a local word, just to emphasize a point. But that should be it, really.
Yeah, and that'll be also spreading our culture to the rest of the world.
Exactly.
And the reason we're saying this is because many people know us when we used to make the videos. Many people got attracted to us because we used to do them in our local language. But we've decided we're going to stick to universal or international language, which is English. Because already on the channel, we've attracted a few new subscribers who are non-Ghanaian. They're not Ghanaians.
I think when we used to do the personal development,
it
was in English. So it was married that sometimes we switched over to Twi.
Yeah,
we're just going to stick to it.
We'll just stick to English, and that's it. And it's for everybody around the world. There are over 7. I always say there are over 7 billion people on the planet. We're not going to limit ourselves. It's for everybody. So whoever finds it useful, finds anything we say useful, by all means, feel free to apply some of the things we share. We're not here to argue with anybody. We're not here to fight with anybody. We're all about spreading love. And that's it, really.
And what we used to say is that...
Oh, the sun has gone down.
Yeah. What we used to say is that we're not prescribing what we're saying. We're just sharing ideas, or we're just sharing what we have been through as a couple over the last 26 years of marriage. So, to the glory of God, we've been together for 26 years, married to each other. And God has been good to us, blessed us in so many ways. So we come on here just to share the experiences that we have been through from our point of view. Why not? Let's try and get this background.
Yep.
Let's get the beach background. Yeah.
Let me come around.
That's right. So you're going to sit down so that we can be more relaxed. and it's much quieter here as well. Let us know if you can hear us. Faustina Ando says, good afternoon. Hi, Faustina. Hope you're doing well.
Please
Yeah.
move a little bit. Oh, I've got one of those kente hairbands.
You're right.
Yes.
Good.
So
Well
I've just seen a
seated.
lady wearing a kente head wrap,
All right.
and I've got one of them, so I was excited.
That's
But
right.
yeah,
So yes, Faustina says good afternoon. Good afternoon, Faustina.
good afternoon, Faustina.
And
Hope you're
anybody
well.
else that has joined us, just say hello to us in the comment section, and we'll give you a shout out back.
Right. So today's topic is.
Did we type in our topic?
Yes, we have.
Good.
We're gonna keep it just, straight to the point, just very simple.
Mhm.
The topic is, if marriage is going to work, you have to put in the work. It's just as simple as that, or you have to put in the efforts. Yeah. So obviously we're at the start of a new year. It doesn't take that long for couples or marriages or relationships to go through challenges and turbulence,
Yeah.
especially in the month of January. The money runs dry. I didn't put it in there.
Oh, okay.
The money runs dry because obviously it's just Christmas is just gone, and normally around Christmas time people spend a lot.
Yeah.
You're getting yourselves presents. You're getting presents for the kids. You're
That's
getting
right.
presents for. Sorry, Eric is trying to put the logo. That's it. You're getting yourselves presents. You're getting presents for the kids, for other family members. Because you want everybody to be happy. So by the time January comes, the money has run out, it's run dry, and that causes a lot of tension in the home, in the family. However, as a couple, you're supposed to do everything in your power to ensure that you still stick together in love. Sorry, Eric is distracting me. Just
carry on. I'm typing the topic in, but you can still speak.
okay.
It's still there.
So you just have to ensure that you stick together and make it work. See each other through those challenges and the difficulties. Let me just wait for Eric to finish what he's doing.
So, guys, I'm typing the topic in so that he who joins us will know what we're talking about. So, bear with us a few seconds and I will be done. Almost there. Right, so done. And then I'm going to add the banner.
Yep.
And then
it's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom. So you're going to see what we are talking about.
He's very technical like that.
So you have to, so that at least you know what we're talking about. So, guys, thank you for bearing with us.
Yeah. So as I was saying, it's a tough time in January for many couples. So you have to be careful that you don't allow the stress to get to you as a couple to put any strain on the relationship. Because regardless of money challenges, regardless of whatever it is, as a couple, you need to remember that you've got to sustain the love, you've got to sustain the marriage, you've got to sustain the relationship, etc., etc. So this is why we decided that we were going to kickstart this year off by coming on this short break, this short getaway, to ensure that we reconnect with each other, realign with each other. Even though we're connected, we're not saying that there were any challenges or anything, but it was still important that we took this time out away from the girls. Obviously, our girls are older now. I mean, we've got 2 adult girls in their almost approaching their mid-20s. Can you imagine? So we can afford to leave them at home and step out.
True.
Just to come and reconnect with each other.
Very important, very important. But let's take it back a few steps. Why do we want to talk about this? Why do we want to talk about people putting in the effort to make sure that their marriage works? Over the past 26 years, and we can only use ourselves as an example, we've gone through, different phases in our marriage. So you get married, the first few years are hunky-dory, honeymoon period, and then the next, let's say, 3 years leading you into the 5 years is the period where you get to know each other for who they are, really. We know some people can hide it for much longer, characters for much longer. But after that time, then life becomes normal, and you need to now connect on a different level, not on just the lust level or just the love level or just the sex level, but you need to now connect on a spiritual level. So that's why we're saying that you need to always try and put in the effort to get to know your partner. You need to get to know them on a much higher level than just sex,
Yeah.
or much higher level than just talking.
Yeah.
So study each other, do activities that connect you the more.
Yeah.
And
keep the sauciness.
and,
The sauciness is
and
very
keep
important.
the sauciness, because many a times we let things just go stale because we're married, so what next, and we leave things as they are. So one of the reasons why, as Marie said earlier on, we came on this holiday was to connect. And connecting with your partner is one of the ways of improving your marriage. So when we came to Spain, I was going to mention the place that we are in. When we came to Spain, we've been able to have conversations on a deeper level because the kids are not there, because they are not distractions. We've been able to connect on that level, on a one-to-one personal level. And we've really enjoyed our company as a result. So that's one of the recommendations that we'll give, that spend time away from your normal habitat, your normal home, your normal environment, so that you can just connect with each other. Sometimes you don't need to travel out of the country from where you are. Sometimes you can just book a hotel or book a place, a retreat place, and go and spend a day there, a day or two there. Sometimes when both of you are alone, you are forced to say certain things that you might not say under normal circumstances, because it's just the two of you and you have to talk. You are forced to talk in that instance.
Yeah.
So it's really good for you to be alone with each other in a space away from home.
Yes, and even then, we're talking about putting in the work, which is very important. So sometimes the way you put in the work also is learning to compromise with each other, whereby you have to learn to enjoy activities that each other likes to do. So, for example, even as we're here, Eric might want to see something that I might not necessarily like to go and see, or go on that excursion. But because we're here together and we're putting in the work for each other, I have to compromise. The same way I might want to see something that he particularly is not interested in, he also has to compromise. So when we say put in the work, marriage is all about putting in the work, or the effort. These are some of the things.
And
Since we've been here, for example, he's enjoying doing very long walks. I walk for a while, and I wish I could hop into a taxi. Or I wish I was on something. But I'm learning to enjoy the walks, the longer walks with him.
We did some yesterday, didn't we? Yeah. We did quite a fair walk yesterday. Yesterday was something else. We walked for
about 16,000. We did over 16,000
steps. Wow, which under normal circumstances we wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
But in Marie saying that, I do totally agree with Marie, because when you do compromise and you go on these expeditions with your partner, you might find out that, maybe it's an aspect of life that you didn't know, and you will grow to like it as a result. Even if you don't like it, you become a part of that journey with your partner, and therefore your partner appreciates you the more for coming along with them. This is the compromise that we're talking about. So these are some of the efforts. Sometimes the efforts might not suit you as a person, but you're doing it for your partner. This is part of love.
Exactly. And you've put in the effort when it stretches you out of your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Yeah. So once you've stretched yourself out of your comfort zone, then you know that you're growing. You're growing into your own marriage, because it's important that we grow into the marriage. We can't just
exist.
Because I remember, with myself, for example, I would have said to Eric in the past, when he says, let's do a walk, I would have said, oh, no, but I don't like walking.
That's right.
But I'm learning to not say that anymore and actually take myself out of that comfort zone and come along with him and do the walk.
But having said that, you as a partner too, the one that's initiating that move, will have to be sensitive to the other partner. So, for instance, when Maria agreed to come on a long walk with me, I didn't take advantage of that situation to go, let's say, 2 hours nonstop. I had to also know where she was coming from and be accommodating to her needs. So let's say if we walk a fair distance and she's tired and wants us to rest, I need to be sensitive enough to allow us to rest together. And it's all part of team building. It's all part of getting to know each other. This is what marriage is all about, knowing each other. So in knowing, you accommodate each other's needs.
That's right.
It helps.
That's right. So yeah, I think for our first
Video.
we don't want to
Mhm.
keep it too long.
Nope.
We've done 15 minutes already, just like that.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
imagine?
Wow. We just sat down into it. We used to go for 2 hours live.
No, we're not doing that
But
anymore.
we're not doing that anymore. We're just coming in to drop
Yeah.
tidbits. Let's start making our move.
Yeah.
And then we will leave it here. But guys,
Yeah. So it was
One-
just a quick one
yep.
to say.
Yep.
This year, 2023, is just the start of the year.
Mhm.
If you've experienced any challenges in your marriage last year and the previous years, you have a choice to make. Don't allow that to happen again.
Nope.
And the only way you can do that is by making a conscious effort to step out of your comfort zone and put in that extra work. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your marriage. No matter how bad the situation is, you can still salvage what is left and begin to work on it.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
find it within yourself to put in the effort. And that's me done for this afternoon.
For married to work, you have to put in the effort. And Marie has summarized it really well. So, guys, I'll urge you to subscribe to this channel. We'll be bringing you more of these. We'll be bringing you more educational, more lifestyle, more everything for our benefit so that we all grow together as a people, as a community. So, subscribe to our channel. And God bless you. Have a great day. God bless you.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.